Guys, what's today been like?
Oh, the most incredible day, second to having a baby, watching the birth of my baby.
Absolutely hectic. It's been
just-
non-stop since we got here at about 7 o'clock. It's been non-stop till whatever time it is now. I don't even know what time it is.
Yeah. And what's been the reaction of people around you and other competitors?
You go on that
It's
one, Phil.
absolutely outstanding. We've had our competitors come into the display. We've just had feedback from the judges, and it was an unanimous vote. Everyone loved our display.
First time that they can remember in history that all the judges voted for one garden for best in show.
And why do you think that is?
Have you seen the garden?
Yes, I have.
It's a bloody beautiful garden, and that's why I think it is.
But is there something in particular that you think really blew them away?
Look, I think what's been conveyed to me is the level of detail. We've bought a beautiful garden. Phil, his design, but it's the level of detail. Nothing was left to chance, and I think that's testament to Phil and the way he goes about any job he does, any construction work he does. It's just level of detail.
And the incredible team. A lot of people don't realise I volunteer my time, Flemings volunteers their time, and then there's 18 people that volunteer their time, then another 100 people, support crew, architects supporting this project and volunteer their time.
Yeah.
Phil, can you run through what sort of logistical exercise it was?
Okay, 2 years in the making.
2 years in the making.
Last November we moved 300 tonne of rock in Scotland in icy conditions. Planning every single day, every single movement. Crane 6 days on site, 100 tonne crane, craning everything around, coordination of plants.
The coordination of all of it, from getting rocks from Scotland, getting plants from Sicily, getting plants from Spain, getting materials from Australia, getting crews organised. It's not just building a garden, it is a massive logistical exercise, a lot of organisation, but look, we've just won Best in Show. We are officially now the Usain Bolts of the landscaping world. That's who we are. We're the best in the world
incredible.
at what we do. That's what this means to us. None better.
And for you, it's never been just about winning this prize, is it? What does this mean to you? What do you think you'll be able to do with this prize?
Look, I hope that winning Best in Show again raises the level of awareness of the horticultural industry, especially with this garden, because it is all about integrated water cycle management. It is all about sustainability. We need to think more about the future of our urban environment. We need to think more about our town planning, and I hope that what we've done here by winning Best in Show, by being the best in the world, it gives us a lot more ammunition and a lot more strength when we get back home and we have to deal with the politicians and planners.
I couldn't agree more. It's about connecting people back to the beauty of nature, and we're doing it in a sustainable, innovative way, and
Don't forget a beautiful way, Phil.
a beautiful way. And what the team have created, it's beyond any expectations. They asked, are you happy with what we've done? It's the dream. It's the ultimate dream come true. We've executed perfection.
Yeah.
And not only that, you did it under the noses of the traditionalists here in the centenary year. Does that make it sweeter?
It's awe-inspiring. It's truly awe-inspiring.
Well, one of the loveliest things that I've heard today is Andy Sturgeon, who's a garden designer and a TV presenter over here that's won a Best in Show. He was talking to two other garden designers down on Main Avenue, and they were arguing or discussing between themselves which one of them was going to win the Best in Show. Andy was there, and they asked Andy, who do you think will win Best in Show? And he said, I think the Australians have got it covered. And they were both horrified, they were both mortified to think the Aussies could take it out.
So what do you say to those people who think that it's a bit of a sacrilege, frankly, to have the Antipodeans win this one?
I think it just goes to show that really what is Chelsea isn't about favouritism, it's not about tradition,
definitely.
it is about quality, it is about the best. And it doesn't matter if we're from Australia or Zimbabwe, if we've done the right work, if we've done the right homework, right preparation, we'll win Best in Show.
What did the Queen think of it when she came to see it?
I love this story. First of all, the Queen's wasn't supposed to enter into the garden. So I started off just talking about my vision about connecting humanity back with the environment. Then I talked about my frogs, about one late night in my garden recording the sounds of my frogs, because I wanted to bring that sound as another sense to stimulate what this amazing landscape can create. And I told her that story, and then she said, I want to see this garden. So she walked straight up.
She actually bolted. For
She
an
bolted
87-year-old woman, she
After
bolted.
said, I said, do you want a hand? She said, no. And then we stood next to on the boardwalk, overlooking this amazing billabong, and just had a lovely chat with Her Majesty.
But she was hurried up by her mind as the president of the Royal Horticultural Society nearly tackled her as she went up the stairs because she wasn't meant to. The Queen's private secretary that we know quite well looked at me and just shook his head with a bit of a smile because we were being a bit cheeky.
But she liked it.
Oh, she did. And what was really touching when she left is I was just a bit blown away by having Her Majesty there. And as she left, she got off the garden, stopped and turned to me and just said, I've been told, Wes, that this is the last time you're going to be here, that you're not coming back next year. And why? And I explained to her why, for all the reasons. And you'll be missed. And that was pretty touching.
Yeah.